Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey, well, if you didn't see the last episode, I mean, sorry about that. It's a lost episode, but we're gonna make pizza tonight. Welcome to Mi Casa. I'm head chef Sam Mosley, and my co-chef here is John Keeler. We have a very special recipe to cook for you all today. It's something called a tomato tart, a quite challenging recipe for novices, unlike myself and my co-host. And one person that's going to help us, who's a tomato tart expert, is my special guest and friend, Mr. Ross Edwards.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Johnny. I'm delighted to be here.
So, before we start cooking, Mr. Edwards, can you tell us a little bit how a tomato tart is actually cooked?
Actually, no, I cannot. I don't know anything about tomato tarts.
Well, it's gonna be an adventure for all three of us. You want to get to the kitchen?
Let's go.
Well, hey everybody. We're about to start on the cooking. So let's get down to business. What you want to start off with is one of your fine oils over here.
With our pre-made crust that we
now, since we have no sponsors really, or until later on the show, we're just gonna call this oil. Yeah.
You want to get a nice even coat throughout.
but not too thick, or else your crust will get very oily.
And
Oily, like people's skin.
we're using a nice olive oil right here, and people sometimes mix vegetable oil and olive oil together, but that's just not a smart thing to do.
You would go very light, and especially get the crust.
Especially get the crust,
Sam?
Sam.
Yes. I'm just doing my thing.
We're making two pizzas tonight. One is a authentic Italian crust, and the other is a more bold shape.
Well, after our
You're putting so much
Okay,
on
we're gonna
Sam,
stop putting
chill.
oil.
after I came back from Portland, I found out a lot of good things from like my travels there.
Start over there.
Let's start with this one now. Ross, while I'm doing this, he's going to put the pepper on there.
We have a
combination.
seasoning mix of oregano, dried oregano leaves, pepper, salt, and a little garlic. Add a good rustic flavor. But remember, we need to go light on the oil. Just a thin coat. This is ample what we're doing. We're showing you.
This is what not to do when making pizzas.
Now, if you don't have one of these tools, you can easily find one at the Office Depot. It's where I get mine.
I don't see what's so funny, Ross.
Ross, I really like how you sprinkled the pepper right there. I mean, you're just teaching me a lot about the skills of sprinkling.
Thanks.
I don't see why y'all keep laughing.
Kira's a little bit more uneven, but it's still pretty good. Now, this is where the hard part comes in. We have our.
Let me get a utensil first. Put this down.
You know, that's very smart, Keeler. Thank you. As you can see, we have a nice little tomato sauce right here. We have two different tomato sauces. I feel like I want my people to be able to choose what pizza they want.
So, best way to do it is with ice cream scooper, okay? And you want to take it and just dollop. Just dollop.
Can you open this? Sweet, you're so freaking strong.
And then you want to swirl in a clockwise motion.
Perhaps using a spatula like this, and not an ice cream scooper.
But ice cream scoopers are more authentic since ice cream was, as we know, invented in Italy. Alright. Now we want to go. This is about as thick as we want it over here on my pizza. Because sauce can overpower a pizza.
You know, an interesting fact, many people ask me how I got end up with Keeler, but I mean, it wasn't really my choice. I mean, the producers kind of made me do it. Not my fault.
I'll take over this one. You tell us a little bit about our cheeses.
Our cheese. Now, this is a very interesting thing right here. We have a nice little flamboyant cheese right here. It came all the way from the Bordeaux of France.
No, it is.
Here we have a little bit of spicy Gouda cheese. It's very good. You can buy it very cheap at a Kroger or Middays, anywhere near, and it makes a very good kick to your pizza if you like one. So
The good thing about this cheese is it's aged and it smells wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a thicker layer of mozzarella, and then we're gonna cover that at the top of it with Parmesan. our chemistry is just unheard of.
These two really pop when they get in the kitchen.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from a master chef like you.
Welcome.
We're going to go a little heavier on the Parmesan as well.
We're gonna go a little bit heavier on the Gouda.
Is this Gouda or mozzarella? I can't remember.
It's Gouda. I mean, good chef. Could
Yeah.
tell that by the color.
It's not.
Keeler is still a novice, but he has
He's a lot to learn.
a lot to learn.
Anybody seen the movie Nacho Libre? Anybody? I mean, I'm just using kind of his technique to crush that the chips. Chips.
Mm.
Key. Eat that. Now,
Next comes the pepperoni logs.
the pepperoni logs.
And a little more of the seasoning.
How about you start on that one? I'll get this one over here, Samuel.
Okay.
It's a cute smiley face.
This is really good pepperoni. I mean, where did you get this from again? I forgot. I mean, it was somewhere really cool, wasn't it?
Maybe it's.
Oh, very interesting. Some people say you gotta spread your pepperonis out, and I mean, that's just not right. I mean, the pepperonis add flavor to each other. It makes the ultimate flavor. Wouldn't you say so?
I would.
Now then, now it's time to figure out how long to put these in the oven.
But what makes this a great, technically a tomato tart, is the tomato that we'll put in the middle, coming later after it's come out of the oven.
Did you wash it?
I did wash it.
Okay, let's put these.
After it comes out of the oven? Are we sure?
Yeah, because I don't.
Let's put these bad boys in the oven.
Do me stop it?
Yeah.
Let's get these bad boys out of the oven. Those look fantastic.
Wow.
Good
Jeez.
job, fellas.
Really good job. Now the viewers at home know how to make a pizza. Now, tune in for next time when we go on a show called Pit Masters, where I'll choose 6 lucky guests from Jackson Prep, and I'll get to judge their barbecue.